Look at the Howard Terminal at the Port of Oakland. This, of course, the site the Oakland A's would love to turn into a new ballpark. Next Tuesday, the City Council will decide whether to approve the terms of the deal. But those who oppose the ballpark plan are actually speaking out now, and the president of the A's issued an ominous warning. KPIX 5's John Ramos with details.
With a vote expected next Tuesday, both sides are digging in with their final arguments and with the future of the A's staying in Oakland hanging in the balance. The plan to build the A's new ballpark at Howard Terminal is in its final inning.
The people united!
This morning, housing advocates and Chinatown residents rallied to demand the A's include at least 35% affordable units in any housing developments to prevent pushing lower income people out of the neighborhood.
And what we're saying today is that if you play, then play by Oakland's rules. Get people the affordable housing that they need, make sure that we have clean air, and make sure that people have a place to stay.
But the longshoremen say they feel any housing development near the port will cost them jobs when buyers of expensive condos begin complaining about noise from the trucks and heavy equipment.
It's a domino effect, because the moment they complain, we're right back at the table debating about what time do we have to stop our operation.
While others are demanding a hefty benefits package for the community, the A's aren't actually offering anything out of their pocket. But President Dave Cavil says revitalization of the area could lead to $450 million in tax revenue for the city to spend as it likes. And whether it's gamesmanship or not, he said Howard Terminal is their last try to stay in Oakland.
Well, this is our final at-bat. We're down to our last at-bat in Oakland. We've already failed on another downtown site at Laney College. The Coliseum is not an option. It's Howard Terminal or bust. But if that doesn't work out, we need to find another place, another home, because we can't be in a situation where we don't have a ballpark to play in.
The struggle over Howard Terminal has become a billion-dollar game of chicken, and it's leaving loyal A's fans like Miles McGinn wondering if the end is near.
It would be a knife in the heart if we lost the A's as our last team. So we have to do something to keep them.
In Oakland, John Ramos, KPIX 5.
Yesterday, Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred turned up the heat, saying if the Howard Terminal site is not approved, the A's should begin looking for other cities to call home.